Yo, my slimes. Today we're back in the only game where you can have 700 days of real life playtime and still not be maxed. So today we're going to be grinding to max out Digital B, for which I only need 420 more glitch drives and 357 more blue drives. And here's my friend to whom I owe a YouTube sticker. Okay, here, take like 2. One for the stack, one for the flex. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about how long everything takes in this game, including the Digital B and grinding drive. So Digital B has revolutionized Beastform. As soon as it came out, people started making 10, 20, 50x what they were making before, especially once they maxed it. And you can modify your hive to have less of the bees, especially when people max it, and the Digital Bee could duplicate more and more important tokens, so you can have less of one bee in your hive. Like, for example, the amount of mythics you need in your hive has decreased, because say you needed 15 precise bees for a red hive before, now you could probably run 10 or 9, because Digital Bee makes up for the other 6 by just duplicating the tokens. So yeah, it's definitely changed the way people play this game. People have been grinding for so many bee quips. Oh, and here's finally the white flag I forgot to stack a long time ago. But yeah, let's also do some stuff like the Robo party, and it's really embarrassing, because the other day I went on Mikey or Fragile Science's account. He's literally the #1 player, and I lost in the Robo challenge. That was horrible. That was miserable. That was embarrassing. I feel like I lost my dignity after that one. No, it's okay. I'm here to redeem myself. That was on an account I didn't know how to play on, even though he had level 23 bees. It still wasn't my fault. The game was just like lagging that day or something. But anyway, today we're doing what the scammers don't want me to do, and that's redeeming myself. I will win in the Robo challenge, and I will get myself 2 glitch drives to stack towards Digital B to make it even more OP. All right, Robo party done. How many stacks of blessing do I get? I got myself a whole 17. Not horrible. All right, now let's claim the Nectars, and right after that, we will run through your Robo challenge. And honestly, Robo, at first, it was scary, bro. It literally took me a year after it first came out to beat round 25. Boom. All right, let's start off simple. And honestly, I'm gonna do Quest B, even though it's blue pollen. It gives 4 extra cogs, so I think it's worth it. Okay, photon. Boom. Wait, is my hive optimal? I'm not gonna lie, my hive might be a little scuffed. No, actually, I think my hive is good. Never mind. I'm just making excuses for why I might lose, but no, we're not gonna lose. We're gonna lock in, and my 700 days of playtime won't be for nothing, because we need to win. We must win. This is for a video. Speaking of videos, I probably recorded the gnarliest video of my life yesterday, which wasn't really a video, it was more of a stream, but I recorded myself streaming. Bro, I literally streamed playing Rivals for like 7 hours straight. That was, for lack of a better word, that was kind of miserable, I'm not gonna lie. The worst part is I decided to do it on a Wednesday during the day. So the only people playing are sweaty nerds who have nothing to do except play Rivals, bro. So yeah, it was probably my least favorite time ever playing that game. That's okay. Eventually, I got the goal that I was grinding towards. It was just that 7-hour stream that was exhausting. I literally finished at like 11 p.m. And I finished recording unwillingly because my mom literally told me to shut the hell up or she'll kick me out the house. Okay, well, she said like, I'm going to sleep, so don't be loud. So I'm like, okay, mom, I'm not trying to pay rent yet. So we stopped being loud. Bro, that was another thing. I'm like, I only recently turned 18, so I've just been living with my mom and my parents the whole entire time. I haven't really lived on my own, but whenever they do leave for a few days, it's always nice because I can record late into the night. I can yell things I wouldn't otherwise be able to yell. I'm not going to tell you what those things are, but mostly involves playing Roblox and Beastform recordings. Oh, we still got to kill mosquitoes. Okay, I was not locked in chat. Now we are locked in, trust. I remember this kind of funny story of when I used to live back in California, and the walls at our house were so thin, bro. You could literally hear everything, which was bad because I was playing a lot of Fortnite back in the day, and I was like 12 or 11 at that time. So it was even worse because I couldn't control my emotions. So every time I die, I would just slam my table, bro. I would absolutely smash the hell out of it. I hurt my hand a few times. I'm sure I probably caused myself some permanent nerve damage from all the anger from all the Fortnite games. But the problem with that house was, like I said, you could hear everything. So what they used to do, what my parents used to do, is they used to turn off my electricity if I got too loud. Because there was one office in the living room, and I'm sure they didn't really want to hear me yell. So yeah, they told me, don't be loud, or I think they even told me, don't talk at all, which was, bro, that was the biggest suppression of speech. You think the Roblox AI verification is a suppression of free speech? Take a look at my living conditions like 6 years ago, bro. So yeah, what they used to do is they used to shut down the power to my room if I got too loud. And sometimes they did it mid-Fortnite game, bro. I was popping off. I was playing ranked Fortnite back in the day, you know, boxing people up, cranking my 90s, and then my computer just shuts off. They turn the power off to my room and then turn it back on. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Back then, I was so pissed, bro. That actually made me so furious, but hate the game, not the player. You know what? Looking back now, that was kind of a very clever way to tell me to shut the fuck up, so I think it worked. I think I learned my lesson a few times. Then we moved, and then the walls got thicker, and then I moved again, and then the walls got thinner, and now same exact problem, except that at least my power does not get shut off. It was always such a battle too, bro. When I was a kid, pretty much the only thing I liked to do, I mean, I went outside, you know, I played outside with my friends and stuff. But the main thing I used to do, which is the main thing that I do now, is literally just play on my computer. I always loved YouTube. I always loved playing Roblox, playing Fortnite, or whatever other games I was into at the time. Mostly those two, though, Roblox and Fortnite. So, and I tried spending as much time inside of the house as possible. And also, I guess, back in California in the summer when I had time off school, like the only time that I really did have time to play video games, it was hot as hell outside, bro. The weather was hot as hell. So yeah, the only reasonable thing to do was stay inside. But the problem is my parents put this thing on my laptop because I used to play on the laptop back then. It was pretty much a time limiter. It was like a time lock. So I only got like 2 hours of internet a day. Like my internet would literally shut off after I use it for 2 hours. The computer worked offline, but I actually found this loophole where if I stay inside of a Roblox game after the Wi-Fi shuts off, like if I try joining a new game, it wouldn't work. It would just kick me out. But if I stay in a game, like if I keep an instance running, it would keep me in. So yeah, I found that loophole. I abused it for a while. I abused the glitch inside of the Wi-Fi matrix, and then it got patched. They hacked me. They nerfed me, bro. They caught on to the hacking. They nerfed the meta. So yeah, I went to a lot of different lengths just to play video games and watch YouTube. I don't know how I grew up the way I did. And I don't know how I developed into the human that I am now, because I was so sleep deprived as a kid. I already said I loved YouTube as a kid. I still do. But I literally used to stay up to like 3 or 4 a.m. every single night watching Minecraft. I used to watch popular MMOs and other Minecraft YouTubers. I used to watch DanTDM. This is when I was like 7 or 8 years old too, bro. This was in my childhood days, back when those people were popular. I guess they still are popular. I used to stay up so late watching all those YouTubers. And genuinely, bro, I remember some nights I stayed up so late. I was always so tired in the morning. I don't know, my body got enough sleep to literally develop. But hey, we turned out the way we are. And actually, maybe that is why I'm so autistic about Bee Swarm, because I was sleep deprived as a kid. So yeah, it was fun. Those were the days, the childhood days. And a lot of people I hear who got older yearn for being a kid again. They're like, oh, it was so good. We had no worries. And yeah, that is true. But at the same time, it's like yearning on the past and being lost in nostalgia is never good. You gotta be in the present, you know? It's nice to look back once in a while with appreciation or reflection and reflect on what you could have done better, what you could have done differently, what you couldn't have done in the first place. So just what you could have done differently. Damn, bro, can't talk today. Maybe that's why, speaking of sleep deprived, I'm running off like 5 hours of sleep, which is why I decided to do such a brainless task, such as the Robo challenge, because it's pretty easy to yap while doing this. I love these game modes, like Ant Challenge. Actually, Ant Challenge, you gotta lock in a little more. Robo Challenge, you just chill, you know, you're like boosting in the field or something. But yeah, sleep deprived brain, fantastic stuff. What was I talking about, bro? I forgot the last point. Sleep deprivation, I was talking about something like that. What might that something have been, bro? Okay, wait, so I talked about me being oh yeah, so reflecting on stuff you could have done different when you were younger and just like reflecting on your childhood. It's cool, but don't get lost in the sauce, you know? It's like that mirror of the mirror from Harry Potter, the mirror that tells you exactly what you want to see. It's cool to look at once, but like the old wizard guy Dumbledore said, you don't want to get lost in the sauce, you know? Don't be like the cat in the jar of catnip. Don't get lost in the past. Keep moving forward. Keep reflecting. Keep learning. Just keep grinding in life. And that's how you ultimately achieve the things you need to achieve. And the great thing about my life is that I don't even have to worry about my past, because I don't really remember my past, to be honest. Like, I have lived through so many different, like, experiences. Back when I used to go to high school, or I guess during my entire school experience, I went to, like, 7 different schools in total, bro. I moved so much, country to country, 4 states, 2 countries. So my high school and my overall schooling experience was very interesting and unlike most people's, I would say. And I got to meet a lot of different people. I got exposed to a lot of different worldviews, a lot of different opinions, and a lot of different mentalities that I guess kind of kept me going through all the bullshit that was moving. And honestly, my worldview and my mentality kind of changes every 2 months. Like, realistically, I don't really remember what I was doing 2 months ago because I don't really need to. All the stuff I do kind of just stacks on top of each other, and it just scales up to make me smarter and smarter. At least I hope so. I mean, the main thing I have been locked in on for like the last 2 or 3 years was YouTube. Last like 6 months, I would say, is the main lock-in period. Like, you guys see daily videos, you know? It takes time and effort and thinking. So that's what I've been locked in on. And even if the knowledge I've gained over the last 6 months or even 2 years has just been solely YouTube and not much more, I still think that is very important to know. That's just my thing. It's what I do, the YouTube content. So very important to know what you're getting into, you know? Very good to be knowledgeable about the industry you're in. And this is my industry. Okay, Bee Gather Pollen. Someone tell me if Bee Gather Pollen is good. I've always wondered. It's a homepage upgrade. You can stack it a lot. I think it's probably good, right? I mean, it can't be bad. It doesn't give you any negatives. Also, shout out my friend Camille. Little Polski, man. Dziękuję. Zen dobre for fuzzy alting this entire Robo challenge. This guy's just subsidizing my suffering. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, it's always good, in my opinion at least, to keep changing your worldviews, or not changing, actually. That is not the right word that I was looking for. It's always good, from my experience, to keep reanalyzing what you believe in, because what you believe in could be false. There have been so many things that I believed for an objective fact to be true, and then 2 months later, I read a new source, I listen to something new, a new line of information, and then my entire view on that one thing changes completely. Whether it's politics or economics or just like what you want to do for a living or what you want to do with your life. Just always got to keep an open mind and keep reanalyzing new things, because ultimately, the first thing you set your mind on is probably like 1% objectively best, you know? There's always something better, and there's always someone doing stuff better than you, and there's always a better opinion in my mind. Although different mentalities suit different people differently, so mentalities and opinions and trains of thought are not black and white. There's no objective correct, and there's no objective incorrect. It's ultimately what works best for you and for your goals. So just find what works best for you, as long as it's morally correct and as long as it doesn't do too much harm to the society. I feel like I am in a pretty harmful position to the world. I feel like a lot of YouTubers, especially ones that do the brain rot content, are literally just brainwashing the new generation. And I can't hate, you know, because I understand. I get the chase for the bag, you know? I talk to a lot of them. A lot of people who brainwash the new generation, the kids with brain rot Roblox videos, they're my friends. So I respect the grind, I respect the hustle, and I also understand the amount of money that's behind all that, which is why so many people do it. Oh, double bear morph. Don't mod if I... Okay, I guess Goo's just done from that one smiley. Fantastic. But yeah, I guess we could just finish it up here in Sunflower. But yeah, while I do respect the grind, I also see the detriment to society that all these YouTubers are doing. And hopefully, I'm not doing as much damage as others. I try and think that these more mature videos help you guys out somehow. So smash like for more philosophy. Dude, I was in Walmart the other day. I was just shopping, and I saw this kid in the shopping cart. He was looking down on his iPad. He looked sedated, bro. He did not care what was in the world. There could be a gunshot. There could be an explosion right next to him. He'd probably keep looking down at his iPad. And I tried looking close at what he was doing on the iPad because I'm curious. And I'm 99% sure he was playing Roblox, and I'm like 10% sure that he might have been playing Beastorm. I'm not even joking. Whether he was playing Beastorm or watching a Beastorm video, there's a non-zero probability he might have been watching one of my Yarks vids. I'm not even joking. But back to the original point, that kids just get sedated, bro. You give them an iPad and it's the easy way out. You don't have to worry about them. You don't have to worry about them being like, Mom, can I please have this? Like the Cartman South Park episode, bro. Like, Mom, you know? All that. So it is definitely the easy way out to just hand your kid an iPad. I heard the saying once, do not what's easy today, but what's easy to live with, which is pretty deep, because a lot of the time, the thing that's easy to do today isn't necessarily gonna make your life better long term. Things that are good today might not be good tomorrow. So as those parents probably thought, it's easier to hand their kid an iPad make him shut up for like a few hours while they're shopping so he doesn't bug him or annoy him, and their life becomes easier. That's easy today. But long term, that is probably very detrimental to the kid's development, consuming just copious amounts of short form content. There's actually an interesting story from like a week ago. I visited some family friends, and they have a kid. I think he's like 8 years old or something. So he was just talking to me about some random stuff, and he told me he plays Roblox. So I asked him about like what games he plays. So he said Steel Brain Rot, 99 Nights in the Forest, so the most popular ones. And he said one of his friends, so like an 8-year-old or like 7-year-old's friend, is addicted to YouTube, is what he told me. He told me he comes over to his friend's house to play or whatever. I don't know what kids do, bro, but he comes over to his friend's house to play Roblox or something. I don't know. Play outside, and his friend, all he does is say hello, and then he goes back to YouTube. Genuinely addicted, bro. Genuinely physically addicted. Cannot take his eyes away from the iPad, which is just ridiculous, bro. I cannot imagine that. But once again, that's the easy thing to do. Hand your kids an iPad. They become sedated. You don't have to worry about what they do. They're just like out of it, bro. You like put them in a short-term coma, fill some time up, there is zero boredom, they are perpetually entertained by Roblox and by YouTube. But in 10 years, that's gonna reflect, because that 8-year-old who's addicted to YouTube, how well do you think he's gonna do in the later years of school? How well do you think he's gonna do later in life when he has to sit still? Or when he has to do a hard job that is time-consuming? I mean, his brain is just gonna be molded to only enjoy short-form content, or short-form things for that matter, because content is a thing to do. So yeah, you just mold your brain, bro. As a kid, it's very important to raise your kids right, at least it's my opinion, and giving them short-form content in dosages, you know? Obviously, you want your kids to have fun and enjoy life. And looking back, every kid is told this, that when you grow up, you'll thank me later, right? Whether it's not buying a kid something, like not buying them something stupid, or it's like when you grow up, you'll understand why I did this, like punishing you, something in regards to punishing your child. Like I used to be told the exact same thing when I got hard limited from the Wi-Fi, which just made me go around it and kind of hack the Wi-Fi system. Anyway, that's what they used to tell me. When you'll grow up, you'll understand why I did this. And now I do understand why I did this. That was the right call. Thanks, Mom. You're the GOAT. I appreciate it. Thanks for not making me autistic short form dependent, because I was actually forced to read. And I wasn't forced to read, but I was forced to not watch YouTube, which forced me to read because I literally had nothing else to do. So yeah, do not what's easy today, but what's easy to live with. Anyway, what were we doing? Oh, Robo challenge. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're on round 19. Holy yeah, I just yapped for like half an hour straight. That was impressive. Gotta complete 5 more rounds. Okay, round 20. Yeah, 5 more rounds. We gotta complete them. Okay, vector, precise, dodge, red, reroll, boom. Oh, I should probably lock this in because why not? All right, fantastic. Finish the red pawn first. Oh, and my purple potion right now. But you know what? I'm gonna pop a smoothie. Why not? Whatever. I want to get this done easily. And let me also make sure my drives are not max. Okay, so I literally have 0 glitch drives, which is fantastic. Any drive I get will be given straight into the collection. So yeah. I need to get round 25 for 2 glitch drives. I don't even think the 2 are guaranteed. I don't even think 1 is guaranteed. No, I'm guaranteed 1 because I haven't done the Robo challenge today yet. But every single day, every 24 hours, there's like a timer that resets and you can get a guaranteed glitch drive if you get round 20 plus, which is how some people are grinding all the way up to level 500 or 500 glitch drive digital Ds. And that's probably how I'm gonna do it, unless I hire someone from a third world country to grind for me. That would also be convenient. Because low-key, bro, let's just say I need 400 more glitch drives. That'll take an hour a day, and also that'll take a fuzzy altar like this guy. That'll take someone using a fuzzy hive to help me. So that'll take 400 hours across a span of 400 days. Okay, let's just say I get perfect RNG. I get 2 glitch drives for doing round 25 each day. 200 days. That is still 200 hours, so 400 hours combined from 2... Wait, oh my god, didn't finish this. Okay, I'm too locked in on the app, not locked in enough on the Robo challenge. That is so much time. It is kind of ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie. All right, round 21, too easy. So yeah, it's one of those things that I might just start doing daily in the summer, maybe, if I have a lot of spare time, but also, I don't like having spare time. I genuinely hate not doing anything. I always need to be doing something, and honestly, and unfortunately, I don't feel very productive playing Beaststorm unless I'm filming a video, which is why I only play for videos. I obviously macro off camera, and I like do stuff to prepare for videos beforehand off camera, like talking with people, organizing videos, like the Mikey thing. That took like a week to organize. We had to find the perfect day that worked for him, that worked for me. All the other modded test room videos, right? I have to give my developer friend an idea that he has to take a few days to code. We have to find a way to make it work, to find a way to publish the game. So a lot of the videos take days of off-camera planning to make. Now, I feel productive doing that, obviously, because it's like my job. It's my source of income. But just playing Beestorm and grinding drives, which probably won't bring me any immediate real-life returns on like YouTube videos, I just don't feel productive doing, and I honestly can't let myself do. I genuinely hate doing nothing. When the days I'm sick, the days I'm forced to lay in bed, I don't lay in bed, bro. I got sick for like 2 weeks straight when Beesmas came out. You guys can watch my Beesmas videos when they first came out. Listen to my voice. I was dying, brother. I could barely talk. Hey, we were still grinding game. Even though I couldn't talk, even though I literally sounded like this, we were still grinding B game. That was off-camera grinding, but it was still doing something for a video. That is the kind of grinding I permit myself to do because I feel productive doing that. But low-key, I've been thinking of picking up some other hobbies recently, like, or not even hobbies, just learning some new skills would be a better thing to say. Because, I mean, hobbies are cool, but unless you make money off your hobbies, like, bro, it's not middle school. You can't just, like, have a, let me think. What's a hobby? What's a hobby people indulge in? Most popular hobbies: cooking, baking. Okay, so reading, spending time with pets. Is that really a hobby? Spending time? Okay, playing video games. All right, well, we're kind of good at that. But I mean, bro, unless, who got time to bake though? You know, like, who got time to read, bro? Who got time to spend time with pets? Like, I want to learn some actual skills that will be beneficial later in life for me, because I'm just starting said life, or I'm just starting to get rights in said life. It's kind of cool. I got my first credit card like a month ago. It's sick as hell. Cool to finally have rights and not be dependent on other people. I can now fly to other countries by myself. No one can tell me no. Said government, they can hold me at the border and say, no, you can't go here. Go back, and then I'll go back. I'll have no choice. But beside that, beside the border patrol, I'm chilling, bro. I could go wherever I want. So yeah, it's really cool to gain rights as of late. Honestly, this is like a speed run, bro. I have gotten through this Robo challenge pretty quick. I don't know why. My nectars aren't good. Maybe it's the level 21 hive. I'm not gonna lie. Is that really the difference it makes? Oh, I also, okay, my balloon blessing is horrible. We have 20. No, we only have 12. No, I didn't mean to trade you. I thought that's my hive. Okay, well, let's upgrade balloon blessing. 3 more, and I should probably get some more. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, that was so quick. My capacity is gonna start running out very soon. Like, my capacity in Dandelion, 80. What is that? 81 mil. That is so bad, bro. I need so much more. Actually, hopefully I can lock in and complete this. We need some precise marks. But yeah, bro, it usually takes me like around an hour or like 50 minutes to complete one run. Right now, I've been recording for 34 minutes. So I've been probably doing the Robo challenge for like 25, if not 30 minutes. And we are pretty efficient today. So W for that. W, Yark's lock-in finally not selling. Unlike the Fragile Silence incident. We don't talk about that though. That was actually AI generated and not real and pre-recorded and CGI in Hollywood. Okay, so I'm kind of like hard stuck. Let's just use a white drive so I can lock in, get a little more capacity and a little more wipe on. And yeah, nice. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. All right, I think we can do this. There's still hope. There's hope. Well, we won. You're my last hope. Except on it, you're my last hope. Give me stuff that... Oh my god, missing every precise mark, dude. Okay, actually, on it, you're literally my last hope. Give me some W lineups. All right, finally, something's happening. We got Bear Morph. This is great. You know what? Probably would be good to have some field ice in the inventory just so I could, like, keep field icing and maybe get the one field that I need. Like, I'm not trying glitter. I'm gonna save it for something more important later on in this Robo challenge if I get really unlucky and I sell. But I still think I can complete this without using glitter. I just gotta get 1x dandelion. I don't even know if I need to get dandelion, honestly. I could probably complete it without, but I don't want to risk it. We are not risking anything for the biscuit because the biscuit is not worth it, and the biscuit probably has too many calories for me to eat anyway. Okay, chat, wait. You know what? There's still quite a bit of pollen left. I need some lock-in. I need some bear more. Okay, just kidding. Yeah, we're locked. Too easy, bro. I don't even know what's happening. Probably just inspire. Probably just, like, stuff happening. Triangulate, come on. I'm not a white hive. Wait, that was a really insane triangulate, even though I'm not a white hive. And it's done. Okay, nice. Not worried whatsoever. Definitely wasn't about to use my non-existent... Oh, wait, I actually have a load of dice. I thought all of them were gone from Honey Day, but nope, they're not. They're still here. Okay, more capacity. Fire. We need this. We need this. Reroll. More pollen. Nice. Now we just go over to top field. Bro, look at this W pollinator. Bro is literally chasing right after me. Best pollinator ever. Shout out this Polish man. Okay, that was actually so incredibly easy. Wow. Nice. Okay, rank 24. Mushroom clover. All right, that's light. More homepage. That's pretty fitting. And let's lock this in for more instant conversion. Think that'll be pretty good. All right, this is where we can start spamming the dice. It's kind of lucky I didn't get that. Okay, clover. Nice. Fantastic. I didn't get the upgrade that gives you like more clover pollen and the super crit. I forgot what's called, but it's really good. It's a legendary upgrade specifically for quests like these, I feel like. But hey, you know what? We probably don't even need it. We're too locked in. 400 million capacity in mushroom. Oh, I forgot to get Balloon Blessing. I should have used like a red balloon for Balloon Blessing beforehand, but okay, whatever. Mushroom is about to be done. Okay, oh my god, look at that smiley, dude. That literally finished off the entire quest. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. And if that had more glitch traps, it would have done even more. Probably would have one-shotted this entire thing. Now we need 400 billion from Clover, which now that I think about it is not even that hard. We have 1x Clover. If I don't get that much pollen, which I think I'm getting a lot of pollen. Like, look at that. It's going up quite a bit for just being in this field with no pollination. Barely any token spawning. Yeah, we're chilling, bro. We're chilling. Bear Morph. Scorching Star. Oh, this could not have been more perfect. We're just gonna chill here, grow the Scorching Star, and then hope the Scorching Star is enough to get this challenge done. All right, fantastic. Oh my god, beautiful. That's just so satisfying when that happens. You get that really good Robo challenge lineup. I love when that happens, bro. Best feeling ever. You complete it. Smiley, yes sir. Okay, rank 25. I'm actually getting quite a good amount of honey from this, actually. I went bankrupt getting my level 21 hive, and we're slowly making my quadrillions back. Okay, goo and blue pollen, or red and blue pollen. Bro, wait. Huh? Chat, it might be bad. Wait, let's reroll. I have two. Dandelion strawberry. All right, whatever, screw it. We're doing that. We need a little bit of a challenge. Wouldn't be Yark's video without a fun challenge. Okay, and I'm actually just gonna load a dice. Why not? I know strawberry I can do easy, so let's do dandelion first. Let's get ×3. Nice. And yeah, just auto gumdrop. What more do you need? Okay, take jelly beans to Mr. Camille. Thank you. Oh, let's not lose precision. Bro, I've been doing a good job this game. This is probably my best Robo challenge ever. I'm not gonna lie. Everything just works. We're making a lot. I haven't lost precision once. Fantastic stuff. Yeah, the capacity is definitely cooking me. I forgot to get the balloon blessing again, but it's okay. It doesn't even matter, bro. Oh my, holy voice crack, dude. That's 5 hours of sleep. Cocoa combo. Ooh, let me indulge. This guy should go to a different field, bro. Does he know this thing works? Okay, let me finish this quest real quick. Fantastic. And now, let me go. No, it's in... Oh my god, it's in mushroom, bro. If only I made it to strawberry in time, that would have been good. But hey, I still get 8x. Free Festabine times 1.25 pollen. Okay, not really a Festabine. Festabine's a little better, but close enough. If you get a good Cocoa combo, it's like a free Festabine. You get like times 1.7 pollen sometimes, I think. Times 1.5 maybe. But yeah, let's glitter up strawberry. No reason not to. It's the final round. I'm not poor on glitter. We can afford to, because life is prosperous. I'm enjoying the fruits of my labor, and that labor is turning on my macro computer every night. Oh, Scorching Star. Okay, fantastic. Baramorph 2. Oh my god, that's just beautiful, bro. Beautiful lineups. I'm excited to get this X-Flame. I'm excited to make this Scorching Star massive. Oh, bro, okay. This is about to be so satisfying. I don't even need the X-Flame, bro. It's just over, and we win, and we got 2 glitch traps, and we got 3 super Uzis, and we got 10 purple potions, and we got a big zap. And wait, do we get a 5 out of 5 Supreme Cog Amulet? And we don't get it. On it! Why?